Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Blue Archive video. Alright, today's guide, I'm going to show you guys how to do the escort drill stage 4. Now the difference between stage 3 and stage 4 is going to be the healing, right? This one you almost cannot use any healers at all. So I do think that if you can try to push for stage 4, it will be nicer. Alright, so one important thing is this particular one, the avant-garde buff replication. That means that if you apply buff to the robot is going to apply buff to everyone else. So you just want to buff the robot if you can. Alright, so you're also going to need piercing type. That is going to be yellow type characters. Alright, Yori, Mika, those character shines. So I'm going to show you guys 3 teams. As always, per usual, I will try to give you guys alternatives on how to do this. So the first team, this is kind of fun and I really like this one, right? So we're going to have Yori right here alongside with Akane, Neru, Himari, and then Shizuko. Now, what is the purpose of all of this character? The important one is going to be Yori and Himari. Alright, and then I'm going to use a character that I think pairs really well with Yori. Alright, you don't really need this, by the way. I was able to do this earlier without needing this character, and that's going to be Mine. Now Mine sucks the character in so that your Yori can basically try to hit them even more in an AoE. Now, you don't need Akane, you don't need Neru. If you don't have any of these, just replace them with someone else. The reason why I use both of them is because of the 2-cost EX skill. Yori is a 3-cost, Mine is I believe 3-cost as well. So the important one is going to be Himari. Alright, we're not going to use Shizuko at all, she's just there for fun. She's just there because everybody has Shizuko, she's just there for the passive skill, alright, to give the... I think hers is crit rate, right? So you can put like Kotama or anything, it doesn't really matter. So you just want to use like a character's passive in that case. If you have a cost regen like swimsuit, I guess you can't use because Himari already has cost regen. So as you can see, we're gonna start off. Look at this. Himari is gonna buff the robot. Notice everybody is gonna get the buff. Everyone gets the buff from the robot. Alright. So now we're gonna go use her, this particular character, Mine. Look at this. Zoop, zoop. Ooh. That is perfect. Alright. So now Yori is gonna do this. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Oh shoot, Yori move aside. Now again, just cycle through 2 costs. Use Himari again. Alright. Use, what's her name? Akane. And then we're gonna use Yori. So again, try to kill all of the robots as soon as we can. Okay, let's wait for a bit. So now we're gonna drag Mine here. Okay, again, apply the buff. And then, what's her name? Akane. And then Yori try to hit in an AoE, right? Just as follows. Alright, so keep cycling this. Healers are not recommended or you don't really get the benefit. So just Akane and Yori when this last guy is here, right? Just Akane, Yori, and then use Neru as well. Because the last guy can, the robot in the middle, this guy can basically heal. So it's gonna be very annoying. And we're just gonna go with that. Alright, just as follows. I believe you can see the timer above my head. There's still plenty of time left. So that's going to be for team 1. Alright, so yellow characters, as you can see, works really well. So you can see Yori is going to be the one that does the most damage. Neru and Akane, you can see they don't really do much, they are just there to cycle. We almost never use Shizuko at all, she's just there for fun. Himari is the important one to provide buffs. I really like this combo, right? If you don't have Mine, you can use anyone else, alright? You don't need to suck them together, but it just makes the process faster. I was able to do it, again, without Mine as well. You can basically put something like Hot Spring Chinatsu just to buff the middle robot, alright? To basically give everybody buff. That could be an option, right? So just to give you guys more options. Now, team 2. This is going to be our team. As you can see, we got Mika, we got Momoy, we got Sumail, alright? And then there's New Year Fuuka. So New Year Fuuka and Mika. Now if you don't have New Year Fuuka, then feel free to use Akko or Himari, it doesn't matter. But I'm just gonna show you guys my third team. Already use Akko right there. So this team is actually overkill. You can pretty much use New Year Sarika right here. Alright. Or you can even use Ui, right? You probably don't need Ibuki. You can just use Ui just to basically reduce Mika's cost because she is going to be our main damage dealer. And let's show you guys how this particular one works, right? Actually, Momoy is basically the most important character right here. Now, should you use New Year Fuuka's buff on the robot or should you use it on Mika herself, right? Because that's going to be something that's very important. If we use this on the robot, let's show you guys. everybody gets the crit damage. Alright, and that's also something that you want, and you can see Momoi is going to be able to hit everyone, such as follows. I would say feel free to use it early on everyone, and then Ibuki right here can basically buff everyone, and then Mika can get the buff from what's her name? Mika can get the buff from the New Year Fuuka after all. So we can alternate between them, right? So just gonna use Mika and then go with Sumair, just cycle through, and then this time buff the robot. And then every time Momoi has skill, make sure we are using Momoi's skill, alright? Okay, buff again. Okay, you can see a lot of them are going down. Okay, so use this on Mika. Okay, the middle robot is down. I didn't even realize that. So let's get rid of this. So you can see Mika is doing, you know, Mika and Momoi is just doing wonders. Doing wonders right here. And we got 1 minute. I think this one is like even faster than the previous team. That's crazy, eh? Again, Ibuki is not a must, but I figured if you guys play during the anniversary, you guys have Ibuki, right? Another option that you can also replace Ibuki with is going to be Swimsuit Ui, because Swimsuit Ui gives what's the name? Swimsuit Ui basically gives the piercing effectiveness. You can consider that. Alright, so those are the options for you. Now the last one is going to be, let's see, the team number 3, right? So this is going to be the character that I have. Alright, Cherino, Nonomi, Camping Hare, Tsubaki, Ako, Nyusurika. Now this one is super overkill, right? You probably only need Nonomi and Cherino. The rest you probably don't need as much. Feel free to use anyone else. You can use like Kotama as well, could be an option instead of Nyusurika. And you can see right here, this one is like all over the place. If you have Mo, alright, you can also consider her, right? Any AoE yellow type characters, feel free to use them, alright? They will be able to give you a ton of benefit. You know, you can also pair in the previous team, right? Midori and Momoi can always be a pair, but I almost never build my Midori. So I can show you guys right here. Apply the buff on the robot. Boom. Once you apply, everybody gets it. Ako and Camping Hare right there. And then look at this. We're just gonna apply. Okay, Nonomi is gonna be the one that does the most damage. Make sure you guys build Nonomi. She's a free character. I really think that more players... Look at that. One robot is already down. Nonomi is really strong. Alright, Cherino's time. Okay, so again, buff the robot with a Camping Hare and Ako right there. Okay, Nonomi is going to do something. I'm gonna wait for her. Okay, look at this. Okay, and do this. Okay, and Tsubaki, we're gonna cancel the heal from that robot. Alright, Tsubaki is here. Sometimes you can see the robot try to heal. So since this one is an AoE team, we don't really have a single target. It would be nice if we can cancel the, you know, the healing from the robot. Once you see like the healing word comes out from the robot, the middle one, you can use Tsubaki to interrupt that. If he's about to die, he actually have the healing ability. If you don't interrupt that with any CC, it gets very annoying. You can still beat it without Tsubaki, but I think it's going to be a good one for this particular one, just to show you guys the damage, right? So yeah, that's how basically you can beat the current escort drill. I hope you guys are able to somewhat replicate this strategy. I think this is a simple enough guide. I hope most of you guys have all the characters that I've shown right here, and also I've give you guys a little bit of other alternatives as well. So feel free to swap in with other characters that you have, and if you guys have any other secret technique or characters that you guys use, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Hopefully some of you guys might be able to replicate those as well. Alright, so with that being said, that's gonna be it for the escort drill, the current season. Make sure you guys subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.